you're a jelly in a cup, I want to show you something fascinating. In crypto, what I've discovered is that you don't even need to tell people to buy a coin. You don't need to tell them that. I don't even need to be told that. You don't need to be told that. You just need to recruit people. You recruit more people, and then they naturally buy it. Market figures it out. It does. It's wild. They will naturally and organically price the network value to reflect the community size. Bitcoin, at the start, friends, no one was even calling it an investment. Satoshi, Lord Satoshi himself, specifically, he's got forum posts, I think an email, he asked specifically, he said, make sure the Bitcoin website does not have the word investment or contract on there. I don't want people to think it's an investment contract. He goes, I want people to look at it, and if they think that's what they want, they will decide. It's an opt-in thing. Wild. It's very peaceful in that way as well, friends. It reminds me of some religions out there. Very peaceful opt-in. Okay, it's interesting. It's interesting. That's why I have this. We're gonna meditate together, friends, trying to manifest some green candles. That's crypto though, you know? When we're all having fun in our crypto land, everyone out there in the world, you don't even need to tell them to buy the coins. They're coming in. They naturally do it. What do I buy? I want to buy. I heard this story and stuff out here. You don't even need to tell them. That's a wild thing. That's why the focus should just be on getting the network bigger. That's what it is. You don't need to tell people, just buy. You don't need to tell people that. They just naturally, you form friendships and bonds, the community gets bigger and it starts reflecting that. Another way you can think about it is whenever they do airdrops for like uni token airdrop, they don't tell anyone to buy the coin. They just distribute it out and the market figures itself out based off the community size. It's fascinating. It's fascinating. So like, how come humans, it's like we want to speculate. It's in our blood. We want to own a representation of that thing. We want to keep it for ourselves and attach value to it. Wild. I'm sure cities work like that too, friends. You know, with Las Vegas, they probably never told anybody, come and buy apartments here. They probably just said, come and gamble. And people go gamble in the casino and they're like, I want to be here maybe once a year with the boys. Let me go buy a place. It's interesting how it happens. Now, I wanted to give you this special treat, friends. Ethereum Foundation has actually started their stimulation program, the Banana Zone. So they sent 10,000 ETH into Aave, 10,000 ETH into Spark. Basically what it is what they're doing is that if you're borrowing on money, let's say the borrowing rate's like 8%, they're trying to like pay for part of that in the stimulus and maybe get your borrowing rate down to like 4%. So that helps people take on like more leverage. Just basically, hey, use DeFi more. Basically, it's like what the US Fed does. Like, hey, if you're borrowing from somewhere, your mortgage rate is like 6%, they can drop it down to like 2%. So you get more leeway. Obviously, it acts like it's a form of like helping liquidity flow throughout the system. Is it enough though? We all want to know. Is it enough? I don't know, friends. I don't know if it's going to be enough per se, but we don't really need it to be enough. We have the business ISM cycle starting to tick up. It's already ticked up. It did have a fake out here and it did have a fake out here. Yes, but these were Bitcoin halvening years. Look at this. This was Bitcoin halvening year. Then we had zombie virus. Yes, this is not Bitcoin halvening year, man. We're after Bitcoin halvening year. So actually, it's interesting, yeah. After the Bitcoin halvening year, friends. So here we go. Every time, so we always went up in the year after the Bitcoin halvening year. Another way to look at it is the year after the US president begins. So the first year of the US president's term, actually, markets are printing and wild. They do all their promises. They do all the spending. That's another way to look at it. So I hope that we get a double bubble alt season that appears throughout this wave with Donald Trump and the confidence that's resurged in the economy. Now, I've been hearing some things about Valentine's Day this year, friends. Hopefully, you can make it up to her by giving her one of these. The pointiest elbows she's ever seen. You know, that's a gift she won't forget. And ladies as well, throw them into your man as well, okay? He'll appreciate it too. Hock to a girl. Celebrity token. Famous. Ha! Spit on that pig! What happened? Yeah, man. It's an interesting tale, isn't it? How that all happened. She went from joking about spitting on a willy, and then like all the podcasts, comes out, launches a celebrity token, rugs everyone, makes millions of dollars. Then they're like, no, we didn't make millions of dollars. We only made $850,000. It's your intent, man. Your intent was the scam. Your intent was a scam. Just like if someone has good intentions, like, hey, this is risky, it might not work out, and then it goes down. Eventually, like most rational people who don't drink soy, they're like, you know what, it was a risk, whatever. We tried. Yeah, let's get over it. Yeah, it hurts, but we'll get over it. Yes, same thing with this. Just because you didn't make as many millions as you wanted to, you're still trying to scam. So don't forget, friends, celebrity tokens per se, when it's like around the human has to keep shilling it. And look, man, everyone loves a big peachy booty. Everyone loves a big peachy booty, friends. Iggy Azalea's big peachy booty. Mother token. Oh my gosh. Solana, dude, you guys are pathetic, dude. Oh man, I really thought this was gonna be the coin. By the way, it could have bombed out here. Probably it does well. Probably down 95%. That's okay. Okay, everything drops 99%. It's just like, man, these all have to do this chart. Like you just, because friends, it's look, no new people are joining the casino, so the existing liquidity, it rotates around like a locust. Okay, only everyone wins when new money is entering the casino. Yes, that's the positive flywheel. The thing is, Solana hit world domination and priced as the favorite. What if the next narrative isn't on Solana? What if not enough new people come in? That's why you have to think about stuff. You know, but you can also say, people say, hey, what about your deep value contrarian stuff? What if no one ever buys them again? Okay, then no one ever buys them again. So I just feel comfortable with strong hands. If nobody ever buys PulseChain ever again and we miss this whole bull market, for example, I'm like, sweet, I don't care because I know they're strong hands. They didn't leave when it was down 99%. They ain't leaving now. Yeah, they're going to keep holding. Do you see that confidence I have? Okay, but what about on Solana? You only have people who have existed in a world on Solana now where the soy to ETH ratio has gone up. The opposite of down for 15 months now. It's done this. You know, it's up here now. And they're saying, no, we believe in it. I don't know if you believe in it, dude. We'll see what happens. If the price goes down, not when, like when all markets eventually come down. But yeah, when it comes down, we'll see how much you believe. And that's ultimately your risk, friends. So you don't just deal with a couple of strong hands being shaky. You got to deal with all the weak hand jeets who bought something up 5x higher than they should have. Now they're capitulating. That's exactly how you get the prices that you see. You always want to ride with the strong hands. Not because prices can never go down, because they do even with strong hands. It's just that, you know, over time, look at XRP, dude. XRP. Meme cult religion, they're a cult. XRP army. They want a crypto coin that is centralized Bitcoin and cuddles up to the government. There you go. XRP is your meme coin. There it is. No judgment. They stuck together. There you go. It's got bankers coin meme. See? Earlier, yesterday, friends, just to let you know, Elon Musk, we were all tagging Elon because PulseX, you can't actually type pulsex.com on Twitter. So Elon and the support, because there have been some filthy scum, subhuman filth, pencil neck, noodle arm, brown slipper, tarnished, fluffy sock wearing scum. Okay, bug eating, bug worshipping, soy milk, man titty lactating, filthy trash reporting this. Guess what? Got bad news for you. Firstly, we're already gatekept literally everywhere. And secondly, none of this is going to stop us. You think banning these shitty little Twitter links is going to do anything? We have tattoos, Habib. We were down 99%. We're still here. We are literally gatekept. We out-ratio all these big mainstream influencers. Conferences. Influencers. Andrew Tate is farming on the chain. Our founders on the corrupt Interpol list. No one gives a shit. You think banning us from here? You can't. Dude, you literally trying to do this, friends. Friends, it's always, and I hate to be descriptive, but I have to. It's always the guys, they can't grow a proper beard, and their beards kind of like skirt down here. They look like just little like pubes, look like pubes on their face, and they have like little puby mustaches. They can't grow a proper beard, and they're always just like They look like the World of Warcraft guy, but they've always got like, you know, the brown ponytail hair. And they're always like a Bitcoin OG type of believer dude. It's always that type of scum. It always is that type of loser. And then you think, oh, you must be a Bitcoin maxi. He's like killed it. Then you go dig into the history and you're like, oh, you're an actual Fed. You're a cuck. You're a Fed. You're just latching onto the community. It's always like this really, really, really weird type. This actual Bitcoin maxi is kind of like that. He actually eats cats as well. So just, I know, yes, CAT is actually, yes. I know, just shocked. He's actually, yes, there's some weirdos out there, friends. This is crypto. Like, that's what I'm telling you. I want to share this light here for you. Like, dude, don't let this scum convince you that you're not going to win. We are going to win, okay? We're winning technically right now. You survive a 99%. Where's your trophy? They haven't got a trophy. Where's your trophy of you being down 99% for 3.5 years and still making 4,500 videos, coming out and surviving and thriving? They don't have them. They'll never have it because they're scared. They're scared. PulseChain is destined for greatness. You see that? Making the most out of every situation, friends. Hopefully that's an e-cigarette. Got to look after your lungs, friends, you know? Life on Earth is precious. PulseChain is destined for greatness. We're going to make it. Check out this Coinfessions Rekt. I have made it in crypto with a high 7-figure portfolio. And I am checked out. That's like probably like, you know, probably like $6 to $9 million. I spend 30 minutes every couple of days moving stable coins around to various low-risk yield farms. I constantly tell my wife how busy work is, but in reality, I'm in my office playing video games while she cooks and looks after our 2 young kids. When she's about to come in, I quickly tab out and look busy. I've been doing this for a year now. I haven't been caught. And she often sympathetically mentions how tough my job is. Living the dream. This sounds like it's probably like that DCF god. That guy, whatever. Yeah, there's always fans. Just to let you know, there's a couple like these. They're not, honestly, it's negative EV to follow them. There's always like, I'm not saying DCF god per se, just like there's always like these, just, it's randoms usually. I don't know why I always assume these people like just Asian dudes. It's always like an Asian dude, like loving the yield farming. All of their claim to fame was in 2020. Yeah. They joined farms. They were just dumping the yield everywhere. And everyone was in the DeFi season buying stuff out. They're just dumping the yield. They're just collecting ETH. And yeah, now they just do the yield farming. Because why? What happened? Well, they were joining in because DeFi season, friends, 2020 was an actual real season. That was what we thought we were going to get this year. That's what we were all so optimistic. This was DeFi season went up here, but man, this was absolutely colossal. Bitcoin dominance went down. DeFi season, like people made, not everyone, of course, the dumpers and a lot of the ruggers as well. They made, it was such an insane experiment. People made like 5 to 10x on their Ethereum. And Ethereum was $300. Then Ethereum did another 10x. That's how they did the 100x. Yeah. So that's what, friends. These people, they had you know, they had like 40, 50K. They're putting in the yield farms, and they by the end of it, they'd made like, you know, $300,000 to $500,000 plus in ETH because they just kept dumping it for the ETH and rugging everyone. Not just rugging, but they're joining in the farms. I guess games, right? They're just dumping on everyone, all the yield. And but a lot of people, they were very, very aggressive scum. They said, no, I'm definitely going to hold this yield. No. They were just all dumping. But yeah, it was an experiment. Went to zero. Everything pretty much went to zero. But yeah, they made it out like bandits, I guess. They stacked all the ETH, and then ETH did that 10x. So they're 400K, now they got 4 mil. There you go. That was like, they can't do that again, by the way. I follow all of them. I followed all of them. They don't do anything. They can't do anything like that. Their yield now, they're just happy with like a shitty little 10%, 5% yield and stuff here and there. Yeah, they can't replicate that. So there's a lot of mid-curvers following them. Like, oh, where's this new yield farm? Oh, you're on Phantom now. You're farming this little yield farm. There's no edge there. You already know there's no wedge. That's why the Solana casino's there. That's why the Solana casino made. Because this DeFi yield stuff, yes, went away. But that's it, friends. You see, these people, they're cucks. They can't hold anything. They are cucks. But they got lucky. But hey, doesn't matter. They hit their moonshot that once, 2020. One moonshot. And they've never been able to do anything remotely ever like that ever again. Ever again. But you don't need to. So this might be our shot. Not might be, it is our shot. You already have the archetype, memes, cults, religions. We have all the information, symmetry gap filled. You get it? So who knows, man? Maybe in 4 or 5 years, there's like totally different paradigms of crypto and then like what is actually valuable and stuff out here. But for you and me, we identify this now. You just need one home run. You don't need to make them all, friends. You just need one home run. Then obviously you got to work on keeping it. We'll talk about that later. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.